Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boys Broker24. Today it's sort of like in a somber mood because we're trying to make it vehement to you guys. Like, well, we all have friends and we all have family, of course. Nobody lives alone, of course. We are not all islands, and there's a point in time where we end up losing them. Either they disappear or they just the end goal your life in our kuachukua before we all go together. Like, end goal your life is definitely death, and it's saddening, but it just has to happen. Although sometimes we feel like it happens too earlier than what you expected. Like, we all have expectations in life. We all have goals, aims, and we always have friends and family who we expect who will be there with us. Like, see what like we are making it all in. We're all trying to make it in life. Like, tunapanda the ladder pamoja, and then all of a sudden one falls off the ladder, and it's not about how life goes. It's about death. And it's a hard nut to crack, but we wanted to tell you guys, like, we can try coping. It's not easy, but we just have to move on, because we have to, like, keep going. It's not moving on, it's we have to keep going, because moving on is sort of like forgetting. I'll put it in an easier way. We have to keep going, because life can't stop just like that. In as much as we lost like a part of our lives, maybe from a personal experience, I've lost mostly family members that I was so close to, and I still have like flashbacks, like times we had, good times, all times we had, and it's not easy trying to like figure out your life. Vile mulikuwa mmepanga, like, this is what we'll do next year, we'll go to this place, we'll chill like this. If you get a job, you get a job, maybe move in together, and then all of a sudden, bam, like, it's like starting all over again, because you don't know where to start anymore, since you guys had plans and then all of a sudden they're not there. Anyway, it's a hard nut to crack, and I don't know how to put this, but we are here to help you, like, try and cope with it, because there's a point in life, maybe if it hasn't happened, or if it has happened, at least you'd look back and at least you'll be able to, like, try and cope with what we will have at least assisted you with. So maybe to your part, maybe you can, like, tell us about, like, your experience, or maybe what went down, and then how you're trying to cope with the situation.
Okay. Wow. This is a very, like, sensitive topic. It's super sensitive to discuss. I've lost both of my parents. My mom back in 2013. Actually, August 20th was like her 7th anniversary. And then I lost my dad in 2018, immediately after Christmas. So it's been one hell of 7 years. In 7 years, I've lost both my parents, and it's been tough. And just as Ray said, we don't move on from the loved ones that we lost. There is never actually moving on from that. There is never moving on. But what I try and do is, like, keep their memory alive in every way possible. And even with all the plans, like with my dad, we made plans in that 2018, a week before he died. We had these, like, very big plans that we wanted to kickstart in 2019. So what I've done personally, even as I'm grieving him, to help me, like, not forget, but to, I don't know the right word to use, si kusahau, but okay, keep memory yake alive, na tusikue na hiyo pressure, like he ameenda, ametuacha, is put in motion every plan that he had in Yalmota Kwansha in 2019. Yes. So, and the toughest part of going past my dad's death, because that's the recent one. Okay, both of them are dead, but my dad's was the worst hit case because I had a kid and my son constantly asked, babu wako wapi, babu wako wapi, you know, and you don't know, ujui kama umwambie babu alishakufa ama alienda, you know, because bado ni mtoto and how to put the message across is really hard. So that has been my toughest moment. But what I try and do is to what I tell my son is babu wako na Yesu, because he knows Yesu ako mbinguni. So I just tell him babu wako na Yesu, tutakuwa naye someday. But it's been tough. Yes, it's been tough. The only way I keep on going with life is keeping the memory alive the best way I can. Yes. Period. That's it.
Well, personally for me, I lost my best friend last year, and I have to say that's the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I don't even think there's anything I'd really even wish to anyone like that, because for me, let me just give you a short story. The day before she passed away, we had plans. Ile yenye unajua, she had exams, so ako like, exams zangu zimeisha, kesho lazima form, you know. So me I go to work knowing, I'll change my earrings, usiku unajua, I'll wear this leather jacket, ile una try una get kuifanyika, unaenda job lakini unafanyika a bit trendy juu you're going for drinks after.
Visualize the party after.
Man, I do natural like leo na
it's going to be late.
Yes.
Because of exams and
man, because ile you unajua like hii tunaenda, because pia unajua the beauty about it was I was working. So niko like kesho drinks on me, you know. So
we need such friends.
So like stuff like that. And me, I'd say one thing. Let me start with the things which I'm grateful for. I am grateful that I always put her as a priority in terms of for example, angenicall nikiwa job. Mimi nilikuwa ule msiwa, I'll go outside and I'll pick that phone call. Unagenda job yenyewe anakuanga like, siwezi jibu niko ofisi. Mimi nilikuanga sema una get. And that's one thing I'm very grateful that always alikuwa ananicall, tunaongea, una get. And the downside about it was also another thing is we knew each other for a long time because we were in high school together. Na ako kule ati beshte wa ati mimi na yeye tunajana na mabeshte wangu, ni ule mwenye hadi my mom knows about her, everyone kwetu anajua, hadi mtu anakuja ananiambia tulipatana naye town, you get. Like stuff like that. Hadi unaona she's like family, you know. And ilini affect quite bad. You know, ile when unapata like a bit of like suicidal thoughts, thinking, you know, like unajua. And then also let's say maybe drinking a lot, trying to like forget, because unajua try to imagine, for example, like my graduation, I'm trying to think, I wish ungekuwa hapa. We had so many plans. We had already bought like shoes for that day prior to even that graduation actually happening, unajua. So I'm starting, unajua all those memories inaanza kukuja, una feel plus the another thing nasema ni, I think about grief is utapata outburst anywhere. Kwa matatu, you'll just see something maybe and something will just hit you and then you'll just start crying from nowhere.
It is okay to cry.
It is
okay to cry.
In such scenarios,
it's okay to cry.
But it's quite sad. You just try to imagine like there's so many plans you guys had to do that so you're doing it alone and then you're wondering, unajua. And as Pat said, nothing about making sure that that person is not forgotten. I make it my what? I make it my, let me say, motto that everything nitafanya, I will always involve her. Hata kama hayuko hapo, even in spirit. Because the times I think akina Jana neza sema like tunaweza enda place ati sema Munjiru alikuwa anapenda. I always say it everywhere. because hatuwezi enda bila kumsahau.
Yeah.
And I always when I remember something, I always tell my friends like, unakumbuka. Yeah, I do that a lot. And one thing I'm really happy is she really enjoyed her life. I think everyone can attest to that. Like, alikuwa fun. And she was always happy. Hardly sidhani mnaweza sema hata mlishia na Munjiru amejam really. Can you?
I don't think so.
Labda yule amezua.
Labda yeah. But also like a minute or two,
like something.
And those are the things that you hufanya na feel.
Yeah.
But it really it's a very sensitive topic kwa sababu you'll always continue missing that person.
Yeah.
And the fact that this person will never come back is about which really becomes
a problem.
Quite hard.
Yeah.
Okay. What I can add is that for me, regarding grief and all, I've experienced it with one or two friends, but the main one was the one that Liz was saying with Munjiru. The funny thing is with Munjiru, we only chilled out. Was it like only 6 months or 8 months?
Around that.
Yeah, around that time. But unapata from the first point, like when you meet people and you feel like ni kama mlikuwa mnajuana from before, ama like tu mna blend in a way that mna blend in a way that your friends like mnaweza ongea like vitu zenye like maybe like uweze ongelesha mtu mwingine mpatana like 3 months ago or something, una get. So like it was really hard like when I had the news. Journalistic news, I think I was going to work. Then I was called. Liz called me. Akaniambia, like you won't believe it, but Munjiru amepass. It was really hard. Nakumbuka hadi like nilikuwa hapo kwa the front seat hapo na dere. Nikatu hivi. I was trying to be strong, but kuna ngatu na ile machozi. Bebe unasikia tu like machozi imetoka hadi uko like, wow, I can't believe it because she passed away just around around 3 weeks after her birthday. Now, like her birthday was one of the greatest birthday. Like we went to
one of the memories you can never forget.
So like ilikuwa like you can't believe mlikuwa mnacheka na you're having so much fun this day. Like make memories, then all of a sudden like you get. And the hardest thing is when young people pass, like you have been robbed of like someone who maybe like mnaweza spend like a long time together, and also like lose a valuable friend. So it is really hard when young people like pass. Hadi unaanzanga like unakaa chini and you feel so bad. You even imagine like what it will feel like if you are, let's say, like the parent to lose a young light. So I would say like it was so hard. But one thing that I loved and I will remember her by is that hiyo cycle too, as Liz said. Na nakumbuka kuna ide. I am so glad that I made time out of like some things. Of course, it was like Kakumi's class. Kuna get kuna day like I don't usually miss classes, but this day like Liz and Munjiru in town. Then wakasema like sit to like he plays nini, and I was like no, I have to go to class. Then nikasema like ndaka 30 minutes or like an hour. Then nikafika tu point nikasema you know like let's just chill. And that's when you get to know that the biggest gift or present you can give anyone is time. Your time, just being there. Like you don't have to buy them things that unambaya. Like if you're not there, then it will not be felt. Your time, your compassion, and all that is the greatest thing. Ndio ndo tutakumbuka way after everything is said and done. So we'll say like that is the main story for me. And like we just keep remembering her, and even through this video, it's like a kind of testament to all the people we have lost and the people you have lost, because you're trying to make it quicker on table as we talk. You can also like reminisce on your loved ones, and also like try to remember them through this.
So for me how to counter this grief is, don't think of them as gone. Think of them as you can't see them but they're here. That's how I put it. Like I won't say at now that I'm a person, I can't see them now they're gone. No, as in visualize like what if they were here, you know? Like what if ananiona but missing one? Because for me I feel like death is sort of like a transition. However, in as much as it's a transition, it comes so fast. to the point that you don't realize what to do.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like instead of trying to like say at yo manze sa you go, I keep myself like yo na I didn't and I but saying it may seem weird, but yeah, like hiyo Munjiru uko fiti nini pe tumechill nini unaona tufanye hiki kitu tusifanye unaona like what would she think if she was here ama angeniambia nini unaniget. So for me I put it like they are here but I can't see them, but they're like somewhere just around, just looking at us, you know. Like like kama tuna have fun pamoja. I feel like they're usually there. In as much as sometimes najua na African traditions atasema mse is in nini. But me I don't care as long as I know what I'm doing. For me I feel like it's right and it doesn't infringe on somebody else's opinions, I'm a character, I'm a well-being. For me I think it's right and that's what I do, so that I help myself like take it away from thinking that they are gone forever, you know. Yeah, that's what I do for me. Yes.
Yeah. Because now speaking about grief, kumbuka another thing. Me and Pat back in 2017 we used to work at a cancer center. And you kitu ilikuwa bad that maybe you saw a kid on Wednesday. And then next week Monday unaambiwa ati maybe that kid passed away. And the thing about where we used to work, we used to make these relationships and with those kids. I mean ni kama watoto ni kama our brothers and sisters. You get it? Now when I look back at it, that was grief ni venye maybe we didn't spend so much time, lakini those kids used to make an impact on our lives. For me I'd say that. And also I don't know whether this is okay to say, but I'd also say another death yenye ilikuwa maybe quite bad ni ya Mama Moots. That one was also another blow for me. Because nilikuwa namjua personally. You know, we used to speak, we used to have those conversations when she used to come to the clinic and all that.
Yeah, and the good thing, like, she was light-hearted na alikuwa anatafuta time ya like to talk to you about like talk at you but talk to you like about kind things, like maybe let's say growing up, and also like she was a mother figure to everyone, like almost alikuwa like she was really awesome.
She has to impress.
Yeah, that's true.
All I can say is like I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, man. I don't know. But I know grief is a serious and sort of like a touchy topic where not so, as opposed to African traditions. Nigeria, we always remember, as opposed to other like Westerners, once somebody is gone, you just go to the grave and look at it and but Nigeria, for us, we have like sort of an attachment, an emotional attachment to them still. So sometimes it's hard to cope, but Nigeria, you need to try your best to at least make them proud. That's all I can say. Just do something you know. If you would have done, they would have been happy about, you know. So it's like doing it now, like in this life that you have now, on their behalf, like something they weren't supposed to, were not able to do. You can do it for them, like, and they would have been happy about it. You know?
Sort of, like, making your ancestors proud of where you are right now.
Like, I don't know. That for me, that's what I can say.
And then also what I can add is when you are grieving, always find someone to talk to. It doesn't have to be your relative, it can be anyone. Find someone to just talk to and share about this person that you're grieving. Anything unaweza muongelelea inakusaidia ku lighten up the weight that you have of them not being there with you.
Physically though.
Yes.
Well, is there any joke? This one was a serious one.
But once in a while, like we have to do such episodes.
Because they happen. These are real things that happen, so you can't avoid, and it's something that you cannot avoid. Because what I say is, nobody wins at life. Because I mean, end goal ni ile tu. But we win in life if we keep it simple, keep it real, and we keep it how will I say it? I won't say close, but I don't know how to explain it, but yani tujieke pamoja, yani tukue, yani share the time that you have now rather than coming to regret later, you know. Later ikuwe tu ni like yes, we're having fun, tears of joy are coming out, like you're reminiscing like we had this and this, you know?
Yeah, that's the good thing. Yeah, after a while when you this person, like he or her, like she lived up to like her potential, or like live to the best like he or she could. Yeah, that's the greatest feeling. Like isikwe unakaa chini then uko like, I think I would have done this or
better,
that.
You do it better now. Do it better now.
Yeah. So just
sorry.
It's alright.
Do you think connect to I normally think speak up like that out.
It's okay.
Do you think when you see the way us we always hear tuna grieve, una get maybe this person has I feel when you see tuna so just say tunaanza kuingia kwa nini because I've tried to think about it, I've tried to find answers to these things because I would just to find a way to give myself hope that maybe kuna afterlife and everything, but unajua maybe we're here and maybe this person isn't feeling. Unajua this is unaanza kujiuliza like mbona tuko na hizi emotions zote za kusikia this much hurt, unajua unasikia this emptiness maybe, and I don't know. It's just something I question myself so much about. Ile kujiuliza like unajua but anyway, you know sometimes you can never get answers to these questions.
And I think what I can say is on that, like there was something I was watching and like it's always like history. You don't know if there's an afterlife or not. You don't know if there's like truly maybe like heaven and hell and everything. But unapata like at the end of the day, ask yourself, if I believe it is there and it is there, if you believe it's there and it's not there, hakuna kitu lose. But if you believe it's not there, then iko hapo, then you lose. So it's just best to be like believe it's there. If it's not like at least you will get an answer at that time. Whether or not you will not lose anything. So that's what I think is best. Hey, like when you stay here, just keep the memory alive and like you're allowed to feel these emotions. Don't lock them out. You might end up going into things like maybe heavy drinking, or maybe unakuwa too rude to other people. You feel like life imechukua what I really love. So like let me just be beat at everything. It's not good. Find you can also find professional help. I think that's the best thing. If you feel imefika hapo, it's always good. Professional help, or you can turn also to God. God in the Bible, there are so many scriptures that can help you pass through such times.
I'd also like to shout out my best friend Kai for assisting me when it came to mambo ya grief.
Shout out Kai.
Shout out Kai.
I come through sana with
man. The next episode after this, it will be on Christianity featuring Kai. So stick around for that. I believe with that, we can end it here. We hope this video has helped you maybe cope with your grief, or like get in touch with your emotions, or just like seek the help you need. But all in all, we are praying for all of you who have lost people, just as we pray for ourselves, and we hope that at the end of the day, it will all be well. There's a is it a wise saying or a proverb that says all is well that ends well, right?
All is well that ends well. Wise saying.
Proverb is a very good. So
but actually most of wise sayings we talk about proverb. But anyway, so guys, if you feel like you've been grieving and you've not been able to let it out, me and Jonathan, to be honest, we'd want to give you that opportunity to at least put it down there or comments. Because maybe you haven't been able to talk to someone. Just jot it down as many words as you can. No worries. We'll read it and we'll actually assist you maybe where we can, to the point where we can, as in just put it down there. We don't have you unaweza weka to reply or comment, but if hata kama hutaki to comment, just put it down. At least ikusaidie ku alleviate the heaviness, the burden you still have, So I guess that's all for now.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. But the main thing is do not forget to be there for your loved ones and also for those people who have lost their loved ones too. Yeah, let's all be as one family and let's all help one another in this journey called life. Life is hard, so be there for someone.
Appreciate life every second.
Yeah, man, because unajua funny thing is kama for 28 sema kama signing for 28 ya leo ipite utaipata for 28 ya but the 27th of August on Thursday, unaona? So live it to the best of your ability.
And give your friends flowers when they are alive.
True.
So that's it.